Welcome to another episode of Living Intentionally, your weekly boost of clarity, courage, and consistency. I'm your host, James Adeyemi. And today, I want to talk to the fighters, the builders, the ones who are showing up even when it's hard. If that's you, then you are right where you need to be. Let's dive into something powerful, the power of showing up. Yes, just show up. There was once a young woman named Leah who dreamed of becoming a professional speaker. But there was just one problem. She was terrified of speaking in public. Despite the fear, she signed up for a local Toastmaster group. The first night, she sat in her car for 20 minutes, palms sweating, debating whether to go in. No one knows me, she thought. If I leave now, no one will notice. But something inside her whispered, just show up. She walked in, quiet, nervous, said nothing, but she was there. She sat in the back row and listened. The second week, she showed up again, same seat, still silent, but she came. The third week, she said her name during introduction. The fourth week, she gave a 1 minute impromptu speech and stumbled through it. Her hand trembled, her voice cracked. She forgot half of what she planned to say. But when she sat down, the room erupted in applause. That night, she went home and cried, not because she was embarrassed, but because she had never been so proud of herself. Not for being perfect, but for being present. Week after week, Leah kept showing up, sometimes confident, sometimes doubtful, but always consistent. A year later, she gave a keynote speech to over 300 people and received a standing ovation. Afterward, someone asked her, "What was your turning point?" She smiled and said, "The night I showed up," and sat in the back row, completely scared, and decided, I'll come again. Just show up. You don't have to be the loudest in the room. You don't have to have it all together. You just have to keep showing up because consistency builds confidence and presence precedes power. Presence precedes power. That dream, that goal, that breakthrough you are waiting for is not waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to be present. So even if your voice shakes, even if the room feels too big, even if you are scared, show up anyway. Your future is built one present at a time. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. You know, we live in a world that is obsessed with results, numbers, outcomes, followers. But the truth is, what separates those who succeed from those who give up isn't brilliancy, it's consistency. It's not the loudest voice in the room that always wins. It's the person who shows up. They show up day in, day out, even when they are tired, even when no one claps, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Maybe you have been building something, a business, a dream, a healthier lifestyle, a new mindset, and it's taking longer than you thought. But hear me clearly, your effort is not invincible. Your effort is not invisible. Progress is happening in the shadows, in the silent moment when no one sees you grinding. What if I told you that showing up is a seed, and every time you show up, you water it? Small steps, massive impact. We often think motivation looks like fire, big, loud, blazing. But most days, it's a quiet decision to get up when your mind says stay down, to try again when yesterday drained you, to believe not because the evidence is overwhelming, but because your vision is bigger than your feeling. Small step compounds. One more workout, one more journal entry, one more small email, one more attempt. You are not behind. You are building. Listen to me, friends. The invisible works pays out. Here's a powerful truth. The breakthrough you are looking for is often just beyond that moment. You want to quit. But quitting too soon disconnects us from the reward. And here's what is wild. You may never know just how close you were when you stopped showing up. So this week, don't wait to feel like it. Feelings are real, but they are not always reliable. Discipline will take you places motivation never could. Your future self is watching you and they are cheering you on. Listen, friends, when no one applauds you, clap for yourself. Here is a reminder. You don't need external applause to keep going. Sometimes you've got to be your own motivation. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I'm proud of you for not quitting. I'm proud of you for showing up. I see how hard you're trying. I know it's tough, but we are still here. Friends, clap for yourself. Celebrate small wins. You are doing better than you think. Show up. I want to encourage you, show up this week. I don't know where you need to show up, but just show up anyway. You may not be ready, just show up. So what does showing up looks like for you this week? Is it hitting publish on that project? Calling someone you've been avoiding? Saying yes to an opportunity? Or saying no to protect your peace? Whatever it is, do it. Show up. Even if your hand shakes, even if your voice trembles, even if you feel afraid, you don't need perfection. You just need presence. Friends, I want to say thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, transformation doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Show up. Show up for it. Show up to do it. If this episode fired you up, if this episode has fired you up, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, or leave a review behind. That helps more people to get this message of hope and hustle. Until next time, keep showing up. The climb is worth it.